Okay, we are back on this planet, and as astute viewers may have noticed, the reason we did not find anything here last time is that this is where we previously left this guy.
Of course!
Okay, so this is good unknown. We take him to another planet, and he likes it. Well, we want information. Talk not like me. Trauma like me. Okay. If you want, let's say, how about this? Yes, secret equals blood. Let's see.
Now, all I recall of this one is we were involved in basically cheating the election for this guy.
No, I think it was another of the same species. And but you will say it.
I mean, we can say that the planet's good, but, like, I feel like we'd just be saying that.
Yes. I wonder, what if we leave and come back? Maybe he'll have something new to say.
I mean, that is generally the catch-all, here is how to raise a flag in old video games thing.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot?
Okay, fine. Let's try asking about this talk and trauma. Yes.
I'm getting better at parsing this stuff, but I'm still not entirely sure how to take the phrase "you want" when said like that.
Neither. Still not good, yeah, it seems to me not... Let's... Okay, let's see.
So I have that coordinate written down, but again, no notes as to what is there.
Yes, okay. Let's try going there again.
Let's see what we come across.
And hope the game doesn't freeze again. Thus, I guess we could always do something drastic like use the game's own save and load function instead of the emulators.
Now calm down, you mad impulsive fool. That's crazy talk.
Vision planet activated. Vision base activated. Box landing activated.
With that said,
Okay, I
Sorry.
guess this... Well, now this seems to be going properly, so I guess it was just a glitch we encountered.
possibly. I mean, you mentioned like the turbo function. Could it have been something like that?
Could be, like in the emulator, you can, set the turbo speed for how it reads the simulated disk drive, which usually it nicely speeds up loading times, but sometimes it causes the game not to load things properly. Particularly turbo seems to be bad for old games.
I mean, that's one of the problems you've got when you're using software to simulate hardware.
And especially when you are simulating a computer with another console and computer that has all sorts of different models and hardware setups and stuff.
Yeah. It's always one of those interesting things going back to, like, if you have a gaming PC but it still has trouble running, like, ZSNES or whatever. And again, I know it's because of software trying to emulate hardware, but it's still really weird and interesting to me.
From what I've read, emulators tend to use all sorts of, tricks and shortcuts and stuff to emulate things speedily, but with less accuracy. And, something like that tries to emulate the Super Nintendo with 100% accuracy. That's actually very taxing for the computer hardware.
Like I say, that's really bizarre, because if you look at the Super Nintendo, it's not nearly as impressive of what we've got, like, standard computer models today.
So nothing here, but he gave us the coordinates. This is strange.
Yeah.
Galaxy map activated.
I have
Hyperspace
one
activated.
idea to try that might provide a flag that could cause something to progress. That is, well, killing off little Yoko again.
Oh. That's a sad time. Although I suppose it makes sense, because in the story, Captain Blood is really quite mercenary in this sort of thing.
And,
Subcom activated.
hi.
Teleport activated.
Congratulations, you're gonna die.
Hooray!
See, I guess
Billions of light years from home. It's
speed this up a bit. I think this is the source. This is where we took Good Unknown from, so we should be able to firstly skip the approach flight, and secondly, there's nobody there, so we can teleport little Yoko down. Game, why you no skip?
Box landing.
Ow.
Teleport activated. Subcom activated.
Bye.
I wonder if there is some explanation of like planets that, for example, the Iswal can go to and not just explode.
I think, from what I've read, apparently pretty much anywhere will kill a small Yoko that isn't his home.
Now, you see, that's a rather bizarre plot point because, well, this game has a sequel, and from what you've told me, isn't Small Yoko in it?
Yes, but well, that we shall maybe see some explanation for that eventually.
Ah, okay.
So, Okay. Right. I took a look at the other walkthrough and
Activated.
it suggests at this point paying a visit to reproduction 128. So let's see how that goes. There.
Hyper base activated.
I just like the image now of Blood getting bored when he's in his ship. Like, come on. FTL faster.
So another thing I wonder about, small Yoko being in the sequel is that it apparently takes place a long time after these games. So,
Base
do the Isvals live for centuries and centuries or something?
To be fair, when you're playing with, like, made-up alien species, you can basically define it however you want like that. So yeah, sure, why not?
Like, I recently learned of a Star Trek comic where, the Star Trek Enterprise series.
Yes.
Like in this comic, McCoy, after he retires from Starfleet, he meets Dr. Phlox, who pretty much looks about the same as he did during Enterprise, but it's like, hey, his species they haven't really gone into detail about stuff like how long they live, so why not?
We know that Spock's blood is green. What colour are his bones? This is a question I have legitimately heard posed quite a lot, but I forget the context.
But I'm more wondering about, if his blood is green, doesn't that mean like his lips and tongue should be deep green, and his nipples and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, logically. And you'd think Spock would be all about that.
What do you mean all about that?
All about logic.
Yeah, right. And similarly, like with the Incredible Hulk, like he's shown to have, deep green blood, and when something hurts him enough to actually have his flesh exposed, it's also shown to be deep green, but he still has a red or pink tongue. How does that make any sense?
I remember years and years and years ago, in an issue of White Dwarf, which is like an English Warhammer magazine, and they were talking about, they had a feature article, why do orcs have red blood? And they come up with an in-universe explanation for why this plant monster has red blood.
Because red ones go faster.
Possibly. So, like, I guess if you
come to think of it, if red ones go faster, why don't orcs paint their skin red?
That's a very interesting question.
Okay.
But no, basically they explained why like orcs have red blood, and the end is like, editor's note, the reason they're not green blood is because we tried it and it looks like they've had an accident with a milkshake.
Okay.
So that's the in and out of universe explanation for that.
Okay. Anyway, he's Great Migrax, Missile Brave. And we still can't say howdy. Well, let's just say me blood. Possible not Sinox, so he's a racist and he won't help other non-Sinox.
Well, he mentioned that.
Wait, no, he's a Migrax. Sinox is another species.
Yeah, he said impossible not help Sinox a couple times,
Okay.
but he very quickly changed his mind on that.
No, that was the other guy of the species.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, he wants to help.
Similar species, similar vocal tics. What a confusing game.
Okay, well, do you know? Huh? What? Okay, see, great danger radioactivity. Yes. Not you, small brain, you.
Like multiple not dignifying that with responses. That's pretty special.
Oh, let's try. In case this. This great spirit, something you can help with? Okay, yes, we know, great bounty. Well, might as well try saying that.
We all do, friend. Oh, interesting. Apparently, what was it? Apparently this is a impossible not Sinox is a code phrase. Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess it makes sense now that you've said that, but
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
once again, I'm amazed that somebody figured this out at some point. Because I'm having a little trouble.
All sending activated.
It's like, okay, so I recently played through L.A. Noire.
Transcends activated.
With no spoilers, there's a part where you basically have to read poetry and go to somewhere in the city based on that poem.
Hmm.
I had to break out a guide immediately.
Hmm.
And even knowing the answer to the puzzles, I cannot tell you how this stanza relates to that place.
Reminds me of
Someone figured-
some of the puzzles I've heard. What was it? The Secret World has.
I'm thinking of the. Have we mentioned it on video? The duck from The Longest Journey.
I don't think so, but we have discussed it before.
Yeah. That's a good example of ridiculous logic.
Okay, so what I'm really seeing from this walkthroughs. Maybe we are only supposed to come and talk to this guy after we've done stuff with the previous Migrax. Maybe I am confused, but that's going to take so much time, and we almost getting to the jitters, so we are going to do that off camera. And I'm thinking we'll I'm thinking maybe we'll stop this video here, and I'll try off camera sorting things out.
That sounds like a plan. See you soon, guys.
Yes.